Well, 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 kids. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll probably play at the start of playoffs. Probably not every stream or whatever, but we got a problem. We already got a problem. Can't play this game because it says we are not in the regular season, so I hope I can do this. Should be good. Playoffs to tomorrow. Scores, manage game. League is not in regular season. More production than ESPN. Okay, I think I can fix this though, actually. We're gonna have to push the playoffs a couple of days, which is fine. It'll give everybody full rest. So actually, you guys get to see how the sausage is made, I suppose. Move this to the 15th. Go to today's game. Said game. We'll put it tomorrow. Ooh, that's bad. There's already games. How can I do this? How can we do this? I can fix this. Edit playoff matchups. Yeah. Let's go and just change these to San Diego. Doesn't really matter what team we change it to, but this should push the games back a day. Sorry, guys. I did not foresee this. I thought I would be ready to go. I was all ready to like have the screen up and ready to go, and then I got that error. I got stun locked. No, why are there games still tomorrow? Fuck, man. I guess I can just delete all the games. We're gonna be pushing out all the yeah. I can re-add the games if I need to. Okay, it's on the 13th. Probably be some DFAs, that's fine. Always is. Uh-oh, refuses to be demoted. Oh, whatever, he's a free agent. Got one extra day at the end of the season. Always end up doing this, so. Nothing out of the ordinary. Andy Hill refuses to be demoted. He's also a free agent. Air. Call it in the air. God damn it, man. Alright, cool. So we should be in the regular season, right? Go to today. Visiting team is San Diego. The home team is Cleveland. They had a 3-1 record against San Diego. Regular season, 1 game, schedule series. Manage game. Fuck, man! Wait, what? San Diego Padres roster incomplete. Oh my god, man. Whatever. I think I know what to do here. Let's just set it to a... We'll make it a playoff game. I hope it doesn't fuck anything up, but we'll fix it if it does. I blame him though. San Diego, Cleveland. I don't know. Oh, it's because I have the tiebreakers turned off. That's why. Let's do this. Huh? Uh-oh. No, yeah, that's fine. I always end up having to do this for the first day of the playoffs, like, because the playoffs are always one day later. Hell. Oh, fuck. You don't have a playoff roster, yeah. Did you set a playoff roster? Probably not, right? Yeah, can you make a playoff roster and just re-export, JP, real quick? Yeah, I know. I fucked up. Yeah, it's totally on me. Totally on me. It is, but the game doesn't recognize that we're back in the regular season, so it's being fucking stupid. It's totally my bad. Excuse me. I usually have this checkbox right here checked off. Oh, where the fuck is it? Oh, you can't see it, but there's usually a check. Yeah, break ties with tiebreaker games. I usually have that checked off, but I unchecked it last year because it did some janky shit, or maybe the year before. So it would have automatically scheduled that, but I messed up, so. Make it a spring training game? I guess I could make it an exhibition game? No, the game thinks we're in playoffs. It doesn't matter. It's fine. As long as JP... wait, I guess I have to do that for Cleveland too, right? This team is not in the playoffs? What the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, JP. I might have figured it out, actually. If I just change it to a different team in the postseason. We'll just change it to Colorado. Then we should be able to play this game because it'll go off your regular season roster. May have fixed it. Editor, go to today. Oh, it deleted the game. Okay. For troubleshooting on the fly. Okay. Fuck it, we'll fix it in prod. Fuck you, we're not in the regular season. Oh my god. I guess I could just make it an exhibition game. This is this is stupid, Bobby. Alright. We're learning lessons though. We'll inevitably fuck this up at some point, so in the future, so now we're learning. Oh, holy moly. Yeah, there we go. Nope, I think we're good. We're good, right? Just double check those lineups and make sure they look correct for you. I did pull all exports. I mean, I always pull all exports. I don't typically pull specific ones. Yeah, so dude, looks good. Okay, awesome. All right, let's get cooking. Aiden Steck versus John Andrew Stacy. John Andrew Stacy was a deadline deal, I believe, right? How did he do for London in 61 innings? He was 1-5. He actually pitched okay, gave up some dingers. But outside the dingers, well, never mind. His whip is 1.5. That's not very good. So not great. Aiden Steck. Let's see. He was 9-5. Had a bit of a trouble with the walks, almost up around 4 walks per 9. Also a whip of around 1.5. Got BABIP slightly, but did have a positive WAR season. As per the lineup, you can see it on your screen. In terms of the lineup spots, the game favors Cleveland in 5 of the 9 spots. If we do comparison by positions, it looks like the same thing. So Cleveland slightly favored. Let's get cooking. Here we are in Tecumseh? No, Tecumseh? What the fuck? How do you say that? What the fuck is that? I'm sure I butchered it. Somebody that speaks Merc can tell me how to say that name, the field. Tecumseh. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Eddie Perlman leading off for the Padres. Game 163, do or die. Get in, and you get to face... who do you get to face? The Portland Hops! Believe it or not. We'll go into more of that later. I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm actually going to do something different this year as well. I'm going to make it my own separate preview video ahead of time. Then as soon as playoff time comes, we just go, baby. Eddie Perlman on the ground. Why are the controls all fucked up? Oh, right. It's our first live sim on 26. Well, let's go with it. Let's see what they... Let's see how they... Yeah, these are the default settings, right? Well, we'll see if the game is cooked here a little bit. Benavidez. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. I would not have guessed that that was a Native American name. Steck sits down Benavidez. Yeah, just for you, Craig, yeah. Did somebody leave the game there? Also, why do I have pitch controls? This is scaring me. You know what? I hate to do this, but we gotta nuke it. This is supposed to be set... Yeah. There we go. Oh, you can do it now. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is supposed to be set to AI, not to the actual manager. There we go. That looks better. Now, I thought I saw somebody leave the game with an injury. Nope. Okay. God, we are fucking things up. On the ground to second base. Oh, bobbled! Bibbity bobbity bobbled by Michael Taylor. How many errors did he make this year? Anybody want to guess? He did make 5 errors in 52 games this year. Still had 1,000 efficiency. Oof. Brings up Calvin Pasco. Strike 3. Yeah. I fixed it, don't worry. Alright, John Andrew Stacey takes the mound. Charlie Schulman. Is he playing center fielder? No, he's not playing center fielder. I thought we were getting that experiment. Hard on the ground to shortstop. Diving stops the ball, but unable to make a play at first. Infield hit for Schulman. Jose Luis Santos knocks it down, though. That might have saved a base. Schulman is insane on the base pass. Orson's got a pretty good arm behind the plate. Ryan Charlton. I can't see the people's stats for the season. Oh, I guess it's right here. Whatever it is, what it is. There goes Schulman. Throw. Not in time. Schulman steals second base. Charleston lifts one into right, but right at the right fielder. Hannibal Hernandez. Chiaway knee got brought back on a... Was it a fat deal? 18 mil for 1 year. Had a hell of a year. 4 WAR for $18 million. Pretty damn good deal. Nice signing. That is a 1-out walk. We got first and second now. We got Feliz Batista. He can hit the ball. On the ground by the third baseman. This will score one. Schulman. Throw. Nice angle. Oh, that was actually kind of cool, I guess. Throw the third. On the runner trying to advance. Not in time. Oh, they got him at third base. They got the runner trying to advance to third, but a run will score as Cleveland goes up early. Carthens, who was electric last postseason, will just fly out for out number 3 here. But Cleveland is up 1-0. Aiden Steck takes the mound with a lead. Hannibal Hernandez, lefty to lead off, ripped into right. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Bounces off. Right fielder plays it behind the back. Runner goes to third. Here's the throw. He's safe. Awfully misplayed out there in right field by Ryan Charlton. Not the best of plays. And that allows Hannibal Hernandez to lead off with a triple. Brings up Jose Luis Santos. Batted .315 this year. .330 versus lefties. Just needs to get one in the air to the outfield. That might do the trick as well. Another bobble by Taylor! Are you kidding me? I hope Daryl isn't watching. Yeah, I just wanted to see what they had cooking here for the... I'll change it tonight back to our old view, but I just wanted to see what they got going here, so... Actually, maybe I'll just do it now. I'm not a massive fan. I believe I have this as Oh, no, no, no. I think it's this. HP action. I believe is what I have. Dynamic action on cameras, no. And follow ball, no. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I believe this is our usual setup. 100 times camera off. Alright, Scott Gallion at the plate. Santos. Yeah, this looks correct. Let's see. There's a bunt attempt. But it looks like he pulled back and took it low. 3-1. Another bunt attempt, but pulls back again. That's ball 4. Oh, I know what's happening. It's, I know what's happening. It is doing the RTS still that I have turned on. Alright, first and second, nobody out for San Diego. They've already got one run across. 2 errors by Michael Taylor. The last one being an absolutely brutal one. Not to say he would have got the runner at home anyway, but I think he had a pretty good chance. It was hit pretty hard. Here is the hit. That's going to go over the second baseman's head. Runners have to hold. Will he go for home? Rounds third. Thinks about it again. Bases loaded. Nobody out for Candy Torres, the number 9 hitter. He did hit .331 versus lefties. It looks like he sported an almost 900 OPS versus lefties this year, if my math is correct. 871 to be actual, and that could be 2. Second for 1 to first for 2. A tailor-made double play. That is absolutely massive. A run will score, putting San Diego in the lead, but that could get you out of an absolutely gigantic inning. Eddie Perlman at the top of the lineup. Oh, Taylor, please! He fields this one clean. Jesus, almost throws the ball away. He's got the yips now, but it could have been a lot worse, but San Diego walks away with 2 runs. They're now up 2-1. Here is Michael Taylor. Can he make it up with the bat? No, he goes down swinging. Guzman, the first baseman. That looks like outside, and that is ball 4. Niceto Bracamonte. Long-time catcher. Nice bunt up the third baseline. That should move the runner up. I believe that was the intention. Even with 2 down, they want to get Guzman into scoring position. Here's Lester Markley, the 9 hitter. Not known for the bat, more for the defense, I believe. That's a grounder to second. Should be out number 3, and it is. Nothing cooking. So we go to the 3rd inning. Aiden Steck back on the mound. Miguel Benavidez, the 2-hitter, to lead off. Okay, stop tapping your cleats and throw the ball. That is another walk. Second walk for Steck. Up Zach Radosevich. This guy wasn't in here last time, was he? Did somebody get hurt? Like, Somebody got hurt. Did I just miss him? I must have just missed him, I guess. Another walk. First and second, nobody out. Calvin Pasco. Another walk. Uh-oh. Hannibal Hernandez had that triple last time. Bases loaded. Leaving him big trouble here again. Up the middle, deep in the gap. Markley's going to get it, but this is probably going to score a run. Yeah, throws to the cutoff. Runner moves from second to third as well. It was way out there. Cleveland center field very deep. And that makes it 3-1 with 1 away now. Runners on the corners for Santos. Bows down swinger. That's a massive, massive strike out there. No longer have to rely on the double play. Scott Gallion. Up the middle, that's going to sneak by and score another one. 4-1 for the Padres. They are scorching right now. They came into the last week with a very, very slim chance to make the playoffs, and here they are in game 163, trying to knock out the back-to-back defending champions, by the way. Joseph Morrison at the plate now. High fly ball on the infield should be handled by Guzman, and it is for out number 3. Indians have been just kind of mid all season. I'm going to say I think they were due for a slight regression, but I'm going to say they kind of got 26th a little bit. There's a couple teams that I'll probably touch on when I do my review. Colorado being the biggest one in my opinion. Charlie Schulman now for the Indians. They have work to do here. Well, walking the leadoff guy is usually not a recipe for success. For Stacy, that's his third walk of the game. Up Charlton. There goes Schulman again. A little closer this time, but no, he is 2 for 2 in the stolen base department. Charlton with a weak fly ball to the shortstop. It's not going to do that. Oh, we got a charge! Charge! You can hear them. I don't know what that fucking guy was yelling about. Alright, Chihuahua with Schulman sitting on second. What was that? Swung practically after it was in the catcher's glove. Big K there for Stacy for the second out. Feliz Batista. Strike 3 called. Looks like it might have caught the corner of the plate. Let's get a look at the pitch tracker. Where are the widgets? Pitch camera view. Oh, come on. What am I doing here? Pitch location. There it is. Let's take a look. And yes, sir, that did catch the bottom of the plates. All right, Candy Torres, the 9-hitter, lead off for the Padres, still leading by 3 after 3. Down the line at first, does not go foul. That is out number 1. Perlman. Wait, what the fuck? Why is he sitting on first? He beat it out? Excuse me? What? What the fuck? What did I miss? How the fuck? Excuse me? Okay, well, Torres apparently beat that out. He beat out the first base Gold Glover with 75 defense on that play where the ball was shot right to him. How? Drugs? Alcohol? Gambling? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Regardless, he now sits on second base. There's one that's going to sneak through the right-hand side, running rounds. Second heads for home. Torres, does he get thrown out? The run! He cuts him off! Now Guzman cuts off the throw to the plate. What the fuck? They forgot how to play defense. Wow, the game is out to get Darryl. That was pathetic. That run should not have scored. I don't even know what to say. That's it for Steck. Norm Mencken into the game. What the fuck was that, man? Why do you cut off the throw home and then throw home anyway? Grounder to second. Taylor gets this one. Route number 2. Runner moves to third. Calvin Pasco. That looks like ball 4. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty fun time when we get to the SCS. Hannibal Hernandez now had that triple, then walked, I believe. Oh no, he had a sac fly. That's deep in the hole. You got to throw hard. He's a good runner. Santos, great play. That's not Santos, excuse me. That's David Carthens. My bad, wrong team. Great play nonetheless. Speaking of Carthens, here he is after making the nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, 4-run deficit. The lazy fly ball into right field. Called in by Hernandez for out number 1. Michael Taylor. Tough day with the glove. Oh, watches ball 4. Okay. Checking the pitch tracker on that one. Yeah, that was definitely below the zone. Byron Guzman. Interesting inning defensively. This could be 2. To second for 1. First for 2. They double up Guzman. Tough inning for our friend Byron. We go to the top of the 5th. De Luis Santos to lead off. Hard on the ground to his counterpart at short. Carthens over to first for out number 1. Got Gallion. I think he's 0 for today. That is a liner right at second base. Taylor's got this one. Catcher Morrison. Nobody on and 2 out. That is a foul ball over the third base. Got some English on it, but a 1-2-3 inning for the first time, I believe, for a Cleveland pitcher. He thinks to turn around with the bats here. Bracamonte, the 8-hitter to lead off in the bottom of the 5th. Watches strike 3 on the inside corner. Bracamonte can't believe it. Survey says that was a strike. Mr. Markley. Weak ground ball back to the pitcher. Picked up and not in time. And not in time. Lester Markley hustles out a single. Stacy a bit lackluster in his playing there. There goes Markley. He's just going to keep on running. Throw for Morrison. Not in time. Morrison's 0 for 3 on the throw today. Sorry, on the attempts. Here's Schulman, who's stole twice on him. But if he doesn't get on the base pass, he can't steal. I know. Forehead crazy strategies. So Markley sits at second. 2 away. Charlton. He's 0 for 2 today. High fly ball. Should be handled by Santos. That'll do it. 12 outs remaining in the Cleveland season and then the three-peat dream. Andy Torres, who had a crazy start to the last inning. Hard ground ball. Here we go again. Taylor has to hustle, but Torres runs too well. And another infield hit. Bring up Eddie Perlman. He's 0 for 3. Into the air to center. Markley will settle under it for out number 1. Benavidez. On the ground. This looks Taylor made to second for 1, to first for 2. No, they don't make the throw. Benavidez runs well enough. Hold on, Daryl's texting me. Alright. Come on. Fuck, I hate when you go back to a channel you were in previously and just scrolls up like a fucking whole entire day. Alright, Dominic Volmer into the game for Cleveland. Radosevic. There goes the runner. Throw from Bracamonte. And he's safe. So with 2 outs, puts a guy in scoring position for Radosevic on the ground to his counterpart at third. All right, Cleveland with 12 outs remaining in their season. And a chance for the three-peat. Chia Wei Ni will lead things off, the 3-hitter. Just made that play at third, actually. Boy, he is behind everything today. He's getting fooled by these off-speed pitches. By the looks of it. That'll be it for John Andrew Stacy. In line for the dub, Hernando Rodriguez comes into the game. Felice Batista at the plate. Let's see if Cleveland can get to the bullpen here. Up the middle. Did he get enough of it? No, caught. A turning, getting a little spun around there out in center field, but caught at the track is Scott Gallion, Gold Glover. Here's David Carthens. That's high and deep. Does it have the legs? That big wall in Cleveland left field. Plenty of legs. Onto the deck. A 383-foot solo shot. First homer of the game for either team. That gets Cleveland within 3, and they do immediately get to the bullpen. Here's Michael Taylor. Tough day with the glove. Deep in the hole. Santos picks it up. That was a kind of a cool animation. Did you guys see that? Let's look at that again, because that was kind of cool, actually. Pick out the, arm sweeping animation. That was pretty cool. That was pretty good. Alright, that ends the inning, though. Cleveland trails by 3. Calvin Pasco, Volmer still in the game. Gets him swinging, 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Hernandez up the middle. Just over the head of Markley. He already has 1 triple this game. Here he goes for second. Slides in. Sits now with a double and a triple to his name. That is a 1-out double. Cleveland has to start holding right now if they want to have a chance. Here's Santos. Up the middle. Markley hustling in. He will get to it. No way the runner tags here. Markley's got a great arm if I recall. He does. Here is center fielder Scott Gallion. Into left. That's going to drop. Here we go. We're going to have a play at the plate. Run around for third. Heads for home. Weak throw home and offline. And that is 6-2. San Diego reclaims the 4-run lead. That is shot over the head of Taylor. Running around second. Is going to head for third? No. Holding up, making it first and second for Candy Torres, who's had 2 infield hits back-to-back. This time they get him called strike 3. That looked a little sussy. We'll check it out after. We're actually getting 7th inning stretch. Thank God. I hope they fix this because we missed this. I'm going to actually stretch and stand up. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Sick. That actually sounded great. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Something's happening here. Alright. False alarm. We keep going. Here we go, kids. Bottom of the 7th. 9 outs remaining. The Cleveland Dream. Byron Guzman to lead off. 0 for 1 today. Goes down swinging. Bracamonte. Hard on the ground, but snapped up by the second baseman, Mr. Candy Torres. Whoa! That looked a fair bit outside. Pitch tracker says, nope, that definitely hit the plate. Top of the 8th. Cleveland needs to stop the bleeding now. Eric Burris comes into the game. Gets a strikeout number 1 from Perlman. Benavidez 1 for 3 with an RBI today. Ripped into right, but hustling in for it is Charlton. Radosevic, that's into the gap, going to go all the way. What does it do off the wall? Small bounce off the bottom, going to easily slide in for... Oh, great throw by Markley to make it close. Wow. A 2-out double. Bring up Calvin Pasco. Strikes out swinging. So Burris does the trick. Cleveland needs an inning here. Bottom of the 8th, lead off. Man, Charlie Schulman. Lazy fly ball into right. That will not get the trick done, sir. Ryan Charlton. 4-pitch walk. That'll go to the bullpen. Lincoln Monsalvo for the Padres. To face Chia Wei-Ni, to face the right-hander with power. I don't love this move at all, but this is your typical OT bullshit. This season versus lefties, it looks like Chia Wei-Ni has a 988 OPS. Can he do some damage? No! He strikes out. That's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Luis Batista. In the same boat with... no, that's a 100-point lower OPS. Lifted into left, but got under it too much. That'll end the inning. Cleveland down to their final 3 outs. Needless to say, they have to hold serve here in the top. Eric Burris did a good job in the 8th. And he continued in the 9th. That shot into right field. That's going to go all the way to the gap. Bounce off the wall. Bounces up. Nice bounce. Here comes the throw. But regardless, a stand-up double to lead off the inning. Not the way you want to start. And that's Hernandez. Holy shit. That's 2 doubles and a triple for Hannibal Hernandez, who came into this game, by the way, and still has the fucking cold symbol. Hilarious. Here is Santos. That is going to sneak through Carthens. Not going to be an error. Whoa, hell, Hernandez holds. Respecting the arm of Lester Markley. First and third, nobody out, though. Huge trouble. Here's Gallion. They throw to second. What was that? That was the double steal, but I think Hernandez forgot the double steal part of it. One away. Gallion into right. We're going to have a play to play. Hernandez tags up. Here's the throw from Charlton. He doesn't have a great arm. Bounces in and not in time. 7-2 for San Diego. On the ground to first. Guzman touches third. Here we go. Bottom of the ninth. Cleveland needs a miracle. They need a miracle on ice, really. Bottom of the ninth. David Carthens. 5-6-7 due up. Lincoln Monsalvo. Carthens rips one to right, but it's right at Hannibal Hernandez, who played the ball perfectly. Gil Jacobson pinch hitting. Okay, we're getting pinch hitters. That's great. Trying to keep the game alive. Goes down swinging Cleveland down to their, final out. Byron Guzman, the longtime Indian. A little flipper into center. They stay alive. That brings up Bracamonte, the even longer serving. This guy might be the most tenured Indian. The ball gets away. Runner moves to second. It's irrelevant as fuck. A pass ball. Jesus Christ. Bracamonte takes ball 4. Wow, that was close. Look at the pitch tracker. I know it's tiny, but that could have been called a strike easily. Holy shitski. The 9-hitter Markley. If this guy gets on base, you roll over your lineup, you might have a chance. Markley known strictly for his D, really. Not known as an offensive juggernaut. He barely broke a 600 OPS this year. Can he keep his team alive? On the ground, second base, picked up, and the San Diego Padres will defeat the Cleveland Indians, ending the back-to-back champions' reigns and chance at three-peat. And the Padres are hot, brothers. They shake hands, they exit the field like synchronized swimmers, and away we go. That's it. That's all she wrote. Alright, kids. I will fix the janked up file. I'll put it up, and playoffs will start tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, our usual, for the most part, starting time of the evening. And the games will start right at 7. Okay, I'll see you later, and expect the file in like 10 minutes. Bye!